Hi guys, this is Thomas over at Dreamscape Aquatics. Today the video is going to be about kind of my goals for the future regarding my family, what I want to get out of this YouTube, and kind of my business plan overall. The name is Dreamscape Aquatics, so we're talking about aquariums. So I'm primarily a saltwater enthusiast. I've got 2 tanks behind me here. Is my 150 mixed reef, and upstairs, which I'll show you guys here shortly, is a 40-gallon, going kind of in between mixed reef and fish only. I've got some anemones, some leathers, things like that, which I will be upgrading in future videos here shortly. I've got a freshwater tank that I will be doing for the first time. I've never done a planted tank, and I'll do some videos upcoming on that as well. But essentially the goal of this YouTube is to build a very solid beginner guide, intermediate guide, expert guide on saltwater. All my friends and family are like, it's gonna be super difficult. Don't you have to do all this crazy chemistry? And isn't that only for rich people? And I mean, I live in a duplex that I own. I work at Home Depot. I'm a manager there, and I can afford it. Is there times that, equipment that is probably better suited? Of course, there's always going to be those. So the goal in mind for this is going to be a guide on all the way from start to finish. I'm starting 2 additional tanks to the 2 I have, a 55, which is going to replace my 40, and I'm also going to have an additional frag tank that I haven't decided if I'm going to loop in with this current system or have it be a standalone system. Take you along with my thought process. If there's any videos that you guys are looking for specifically that I need to go, ahead in through the process, otherwise I plan on just doing from start to finish, building the stand, going over water parameters, what the different chemistries should look like. There's a lot of options, so I'm going to try to focus around easy to get equipment that's budget friendly, that you can get from Amazon or Petco, or really the best site is going to be Bulk Reef Supply to get most of your stuff. Like I said, behind me, I am in a mixed reef, so that includes SPS, LPS, and softies, which again, I'll go over in another video. But let me show you around kind of my domain. It is a bit of a mess right now. Hopefully here in the next couple videos, it'll be clean. It'll be more of a showroom. And I guess the other goal for me is to, you see this frag rack here. My goal is to become a small time and hopefully grow into a local coral farmer, which just means all these pieces of coral, you can break off the piece, glue it to a frag, and sell it. And really the goal of the YouTube and the Instagram, TikTok, we'll have it all, is to be an easy access, friendly face, hopefully, to help guide you guys on your path and ultimately help fund this hobby for myself. Like I said, it's not super cheap, but we're trying to go about it the budget way, enjoy it, and still provide for my family, which I guess I haven't really touched on my family a whole lot. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Brittany, and she's gonna have to help me edit this. But and then I have my not so newborn kiddo. His name is Grayson. He's 9 months. His birthday is Halloween, so coming up here, and I'm hoping to, through this hobby, teaching him about the importance of nature and how to take care of other living beings, and I think that's very important in his upbringing. All right, so saw the big 150. This is gonna be where I've got my 10-gallon, which I'll be going over in a future video. potential seahorse tank down the road. Another popular pick that a lot of my friends and family have been like, hey, can you keep seahorses in your 150? And I'll kind of go over why you need to go certain species and species only tank. We'll kind of go over that. Down here, a little bit of a sneak peek is my lumber for the 55-gallon, which will be another upcoming video here. That's going to replace my 40-gallon upstairs, which I will show you guys here shortly. And then down here, you can see I've kind of started thinking everything through here shortly to build the actual frag tank rack, which is going to be 40-gallon, lightly stocked with fish. Again, we'll go over all of that. Then I'm going to head upstairs here, show you the 40-gallon. It's a Aqua Receive 40-gallon cube. It was my first tank I got about 2 years ago. It's been up. Had its fair share of issues. A lot of them could have been avoided by me, so we'll kind of go over that in the 55-gallon video of take your time, slow down. In this tank here, the Aquascape, I've changed like 2 or 3 times. So that's really a biggest thing, is making sure you're happy with whatever the path is. What do you want the tank to look like? What do you want to keep? What you keep, is it reasonable? I mean, I want sharks, and that's not going to be for the foreseeable future, unfortunately, with the size of this house and the things that are going on with my family. And we'll get there eventually, hopefully. To, I guess, round out the video here, talked about family, talked about the tanks in some of my upcoming videos. I'd like to hear from you guys. Again, is there any videos that you'd like sooner? If you're like, I'm in the build, I've already aquascaped, you know, can you talk about cycling? Can you talk about, okay, I've got the water in there, what kind of pumps do I want? All these types of things. Go ahead and leave in the comments, and I will definitely see if I can fast forward a little bit and get those videos out for you guys. I'm always available for questions. That'll probably be through my Instagram. I'll have to update the thumbnail on this, the best way to ask questions. But the end goal obviously is have a successful YouTube, have a very happy, successful, beautiful family. Like we have a great start on that already, obviously. The long-term goal is going to be coral farmer on top of owning a shop of my own, as well as doing maintenance for various clients. I already have one guy here in the Wichita, Kansas area who is interested, so I need to touch base with him and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.